Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. This is going to be doing the third Q&A leading up to the back half of Season 7 of Fear the Walking Dead, and we're going to start with a big topic for today, which is a big question now that we have heard of the return of Madison for Fear the Walking Dead, most likely for the 100th episode, and that is the question, will we get the old Fear intro back at all? Okay guys, this is going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for Fear the Walking Dead, and this one is going to be doing another Q&A video for Fear the Walking Dead Season 7B. In today's video, we're going to be talking about, a topic that has been going around ever since we've heard about the return of Madison, and, you know, at first I kind of found it, I'm going to be honest, a little goofy, and then the more I've heard about it, the more I kind of wanted to address it. So, okay, the big kind of question is, and a lot of people have been kind of wondering about this one, is in Fear the Walking Dead, because we are going to be having the return of Madison, obviously, as we all know. Will we get potentially the old style Fear intro back at any point or at any kind of time? Now, here's the thing about Fear the Walking Dead. It has a unique intro every episode. At least for season, 4 to, 7, ever since Ian and Andrew took over, they've always made some kind of different intro, a different character, or, different just scenery or background. Like, that's always been kind of their thing. Well, let's just say, season 6 intros of Fear the Walking Dead were probably a bigger hit than the season themselves. So, yeah, definitely, a lot of people really like them. I really liked them at the time as well, too. I thought they were really cool. And then in season 7, they kind of continued them. I didn't exactly like them as much, but, certain ones were still artistic and certain ones were still interesting. But here's the big question that people have now is that since we're getting Madison back and since they're bringing back the original lead of the show, does that mean that in any way, shape, or form we could be getting the old intro back? Which is, of course, the Fear the Walking Dead, stuff like that. Which, let's be honest about one thing here. I think there's a lot of people here that are not exactly a big fan of it compared to some of the new intros. I think those are a bigger hit than the old intro for Fear. The old intro for Fear kind of annoyed me back in the day, I'm going to be honest. It is classic, don't get me wrong, but it's something that definitely kind of annoyed me a little bit. That's just for me, though. I know some people like it and some people enjoy it, but a lot of people think that maybe they should bring it back to give you that feel of the original Fear. Now, guys, I hate to say it, and I really just have to admit it, because honestly, this is the sad reality. Even with Madison returning back to the show, even with them bringing her back, it's not going to be the show that it was before. That Fear, the old Fear, is dead, guys, honestly. The past is dead, if you will. That old Fear is never coming back. And we'll be lucky if Madison's even a good character when she returns, because they always like to do that. Oh my God, Daniel's coming back. This is going to be phenomenal. And then I'm like, well, what the hell did you do with him? Like, it's the same kind of thing with Madison, and that's why I can't sit here being excited. Or, in this case, expect a new intro, and then to go back to that intro is because I don't think they're going to do it, to be honest. I think they're going to butcher Madison's character, and the show is going to get worse and worse and worse. I'm sorry, but I honestly think that any hopes of getting the old feel of the original Fear back is not going to happen. It's not going to happen, and honestly, if it does, I will be shocked to hell. But, and I will personally apologize to Ian and Andrew, but I do not expect the show to be anywhere near what it was in season 3. I don't. I really, really don't, because the show is in the direction it's going in, especially. I just don't see it. But again, we'll have to see where it goes. We'll see where the story kind of takes us in the back half. But in terms of the old intro, no, I don't think we're going to be getting that back, sadly. First one for today comes from Dakota. Uh-oh. Okay, first one for today comes from Dakota, who says that, hope you're all right. Next one comes from Dakota, who says that she goes into basically how Madison, of course, her return, on how she thinks that Kim Dickens should be the first in the credits, so considered like the lead when she returns, should be the first in the credits, and that Alicia is set to direct an episode in the back half of the season at some point, and all that kind of stuff. So, Alicia is directing an episode in the back half of the season. We don't know which one. If I'm willing to bet, I think it'll probably be, you know, one of the later ones. Unless they're having her direct the 100th episode. I mean, I don't know if they would do that, but I mean, you never know. I do know that she directed an episode. And then Kim Dickens being the first actor to be advertised in Fear the Walking Dead when she comes back. So, like, over Lenny James, over, you know, Alicia and all them. You know, I actually would agree with you. The only problem I have with it is that we've had more than half of the show without her. You know, she is the original lead, and it, you know, I guess if you can compare it to, like, let's say Andrew Lincoln was back in The Walking Dead, they would put his name first, right? You know, they wouldn't just put his name way at the bottom of the list again and be like, well, you gotta work yourself up, buddy. Like, no, you don't do that. That's your original lead, right? So I do agree that they should probably have Madison as the first name mentioned, but I have to say, I don't think Madison, and you know, and I've said this too, and I know people have kind of gotten offended by this, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna be honest here, guys. I don't think she's coming back to lead this show. I really don't. I'm telling you, they're throwing her in here to get viewers. That's all it is. Like, Lenny is still gonna be the lead. Alicia's probably still gonna be the second in command, like, lead or whatever. At best case scenario, Madison will be the second main character, which, okay, fine, but you know, Morgan's still going to be the lead, and that's still going to drive me nuts. And not because I don't like Morgan. I really enjoy Morgan. It's just that, my God, like, it is still her show, but again, she's been gone, so I can't say that she'll be the #1 name on there. If she is, that'll be really cool, because it is still her show, and I won't argue that, but I don't know. Morgan's been leading it for so long that, yeah, I think they're going to keep him on there, guys, to be honest, as the first one mentioned. And I think Kim Dickens, if we're lucky, will be the second credit, the second name mentioned after Leonard James. I'm going to keep that in the video. Lenny James. Yeah, I don't know. I think something like that will probably happen, but I don't know. Madison, it's just... I hope they don't make her a background character like they do Daniel. You know, like, that's really my one fear, but again, we'll see where it goes, definitely. Next one comes from Armando, who says that, to be honest, Morgan had a chance to kill both Teddy and Dakota, and Riley. I'll also add that in there. But Alicia, she had to find out in 614 what Teddy was up to, hence why she didn't kill him. Morgan is truly the one in the wrong, and Alicia was just trying to, you know, get information for the group, and that's why she didn't kill Teddy in episode 14. So, I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you at all. I actually don't. And when I bring that point up, a lot of people say, like, oh, that's kind of weird, Dan. Well, here's the thing. It's a mix of plot armor. You still can't tell me it's not plot armor somewhat, because it is, like, you know, they make it obvious that she can't kill him, right? But at the same time, exactly, she had to try to get information, because if she didn't get the information, Morgan and them would have never known about the nuke, and they never would have been able to stop it, or even had the idea to stop it, you know? So definitely, that is one thing I do agree on. I really do agree on that. And in terms of Morgan, yeah, he could have freaking killed Teddy and Dakota, hence he also should have, because, well, first of all, they don't make it any much longer anyway, like, they die, like, the next episode. But I'm going to add a third one in there, Riley. You could have killed Riley too. You know, Strand could have popped Riley. Morgan stabs the friggin', you know, stab through Teddy's throat, and then they kill Dakota. I mean, my God, like, I just, you know, now that's plot armor. I agree. Now that is plot armor, because realistically, I don't care if all life is precious. I'm freaking killing this dude if I'm in Morgan's position. Like, you know, I'm taking this guy out. You know, he's trying to friggin' blow us all up and kill us. Like, no, like, you're done. Like, if I get a hold of you, you're done. Like, you know, that type of thing. And in that world and in that situation, and Morgan and Strand and everything they went through to get there, and then they just don't kill them, like, yeah, agreed. Absolutely agreed. And then the final one comes from Epic Zombie Killer, who says that he can't believe that it made it to 100 episodes. He is very ashamed that Fear the Walking Dead got this far, and all that kind of stuff. So, Fear the Walking Dead has hit 100 episodes. We're about to see it in a few months, which is going to be interesting for sure. Like I've said before, you know, this show, it's just going to keep going until it can't anymore, I guess, is really the best way to kind of say it. It's just going to keep going, keep, you know, dragging until eventually the show just sucks so bad to where there's not enough people to keep it going. You know, that's exactly what's going to happen to Fear. It's going to be sad, because I really wish that this show would have gone in the Dave Erickson vision and done 7 seasons, which means that we would be ending the show right now, probably going in a crazy direction. And, you know, we would have seen this show out, and it probably would have been a decent show. Like I said, I don't love the first 3 seasons, but I definitely see the way it was going. There was a road, and you know, it's like we hit a roadblock, and dear God, like we'll have to take a shortcut, and we'll still get to a conclusion, but it won't be as enjoyable as going on the main road, you know, if you will. That's kind of the best way to kind of describe Fear the Walking Dead. You know, we're driving, we think we're getting to somewhere, oh crap, road's blocked, gotta take a detour, and we take the detour, but it's gonna take us twice as long, and the trip kind of sucks now. You know, we still make it to the end, but by the time we make it to the end, we're kind of tired. You know, we're kind of tired of it. Like that's the best way to describe Fear the Walking Dead right there in a nutshell. So anyway, that's my thoughts. Definitely let me know in the comment section below. Do you guys think we're going to get the old intro for Fear the Walking Dead back? Do you guys think that we are going to see the old style of Fear come back? I say no, but again, I'd like to hear from you guys in the comment section below. So of course, guys, if you're new here, click the subscribe button so you don't miss any videos for Fear the Walking Dead. Follow Dance Walking Review, subscribe, guys, and of course, I'll see you guys really soon for a video for Fear the Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
She won't have anything to do with me after this.